That's the best flavor, by the way. All right, welcome back for another video, everyone. Thanks for joining me again. Yeah, let's get to talking about some updates here because everyone wants to know where the hell's your car. And I don't know if anyone actually cares about tools that I've been acquiring because I don't have a car and I'm bored, so I've been buying tools. Let's talk about it. All right, okay, let's rewind a little bit about my, if you don't know what car I'm talking about, I have a 240SX S14 and it has an RB25 swap in it. I did a whole motor build on it myself, first time ever. If you want to go check out any of the build, I will link the whole playlist here, or it'll be at the end of the video. Check that out. The last update video I think I did was about the lifters that I needed. So right before we were going to tune the car, the shop goes to turn on the car, I guess, to move it over to the dyno or whatever it is, and the head is making like crazy noises. I believe I put a clip in the last update video. You can check that out. It sounds crazy. It sounds almost like a diesel engine. So what we thought was that the lifters were collapsed. So I ordered new lifters, new solid Tomei lifters. Takes like 2-3 weeks to like ship. Then the day before they're supposed to ship, they don't ship, and they no longer make them. It's a new part number, blah blah blah. A few days later, I find a guy that's selling them on Facebook. Buy them off of him. He ships them directly to the shop for me. So I think this was on a Friday. The shop gets them on a Tuesday. So the shop goes to start to install them. I guess it was Tuesday or Wednesday of last week. Yeah, last week. And I get a call from them, and they're asking if what kind of oil I used in the car because of. In the head, I guess the braking oil I used, which was actually this stuff, comp cam stuff, braking oil. It's actually like green. It's like a weird, it looks weird if you've never seen it before. First time I saw it, it was green. So that was sitting in the head still. And I know, and the shop flushed that oil out to put new oil in. And I guess what they put in wasn't green. So when they opened it up, they saw the green oil sitting in the head. So right off the bat, they're assuming that there's no oil going to the head. So my dumb ass, the morning that I brought the car to the shop, I tried to fix an oil leak on the relocation kit, and apparently when I reinstalled it, I put the lines in backwards, like an idiot. I'm an idiot. So I've been kicking myself about that one. Well, that's actually, we'll go back again a little bit. Shop calls me, tells me what's going on. He doesn't think there's any oil going to the head. They're going to diagnose it. It could be a problem where they have to pull the head off. And maybe there's something like the gasket is misplaced, it's upside down, which I don't think, at this point, I'm like, I was 100% sure that I put the gasket on the right way, but now that you're questioning me, I'm like only like 80% sure that it's on the right way, so I'm freaking out. So we come to the conclusion, listen, diagnose what you can for 2 hours, because he said it should only take about 2 hours to find the problem. And if it comes down to it that the head has to come off, just stop. I'm gonna come pick up the car and I'm gonna bring the car back and I'll figure everything out myself. I'll do it when I get a chance. So fast forward a day later, I'm driving to work. I get a text message from Travis, the guy that I believe he owns the shop. It said good news or bad news. So right away I'm freaking out. I'm going over the bridge, going into work. I have a mini heart attack. I almost crash and die. I almost go off the bridge. So I said, I guess the good news first. Let's just make it somewhat positive because I've just been getting hit with bad news after bad news after bad news, right? Because of my dumbass mistake. Sends me a picture of the engine fully back together. So I'm like, okay, what's the bad news? It's like you found the problem, it's completely fucked up, and I have to come get it, or what? He tells me the issue that I put the lines on backwards. So when I was fixing the oil leak, I put the lines on backwards. So it wasn't actually sending oil back through. Could have been really bad. Obviously it's not ideal, but there wasn't a lot of runtime on the engine in this situation. And with the RB25, a lot of oil gets trapped in the head. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that it's still 100%. If not, it's probably like 98%. There's no really crazy signs of wear on anything. So that's a plus. So I get to the point everything's all good. He says it's good. We're going to dyno tune it. So I go to set it up for Friday, which is a few days from now, actually, from when I'm filming the video. Right now it's Tuesday, Friday, a few days. I texted him last night, are we good for Friday? No, tuner's going to be out of town. He has a wedding. So at this point, I'm just like, I want my damn car back. Whatever. So I decide to just tell him, just tune the car, and then I'll come pick it up. I really wanted to be there to see it tuned, especially take some videos for you guys, because you've all been patiently awaiting this whole thing with me. It's very stressful. I said, as long as you can possibly take a video or two of a dyno pull, just tune the damn car, just tune the car, and I'll come pick it up. So he tells me he either has openings today, which is Tuesday, or tomorrow, which is Wednesday, to tune it. I said, just do it whenever, and just let me know. I just want it done. So then today, Tuesday, while I'm at work, I get a call from the shop, from a different guy, asking about what kind of transmission I have, because my clutch slave is leaking. So that's why I wasn't able to bleed the damn thing out correctly, because there was a leak in it. So we're working on getting a replacement, possibly still getting it tuned this week. One of the replacements I actually found was a 350Z slave cylinder. And apparently all you gotta do is just get some longer bolts to hold it in, and I think you just gotta put a spacer between the transmission and the slave, just because it's not like a nice flat surface, but everywhere I'm reading says that works. So we're going with that. We're gonna get the damn car tuned, and hopefully everyone keep your fingers crossed for me, keep me in your prayers, and good luck to me. Now that we discussed the problem of me being a complete idiot, let's talk about a couple things, I guess, that I got. Doesn't really matter. So, Harbor Freight, big ass under hood light. Oh. And then, it's recommended by my friend right here, who also has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. Tell him to start making more videos. And another light, it's a Harbor Freight one, actually like the same company, but whatever. It has like a adjustable head, very bright. It has like flashlight at the top, magnet. One complaint with this is this charges. You're not going to be able to see it. This charges with USB. Light by the same company, charges completely different. It has like this little plug on it. A little annoying. Would be nice to be able to use the same plug. Then if you want to look down over here, I have some brake upgrades. This is the front rotors. These are back rotors, and pads are in there. Rear e-brake assembly, the Z32 calipers. The e-brake cable is there. Somewhere else around here, there's a bracket from GK Tech to do a big brake kit. So you go from, I don't know what size it is, the stock small tiny Z32 S14 style rotors to nice big R33 GTR rotors. So that's going to be a nice plus in stopping power. Last time we were at the track, the rotors overheated like super fast in like 2-3 laps, and then I had to do like some cool down laps. That wasn't fun. I mean, it was still fun, but not having to cool down would be even more fun. I think that's it. I think that's all the updates. The main one was the car update, and then all the other stuff was just like sidebar bullshit that I guess didn't really matter. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm trying to be as patient as possible and be as calm as I can, even though I'm like still stressing out. I still think the car's gonna blow up on the dyno. Like I said, keep me in your prayers, please. I will see you guys on the next one. Hopefully the next video is on the dyno. Well, I guess afterwards, me picking up the car, but there'll probably be a clip of dyno, hopefully. If you guys check the links down below, you'll notice there is a Patreon link down there. And I know what you're saying right now. You're like, who the f is this guy to make a Patreon? But had a couple people ask about it, which I mean, I feel weird at this point at making one, but I figured, what the hell? I'll just make a Patreon. If you wanna help out, you can help out. There's 2 tiers. There's a $3 tier and a $10 tier. It's payment once a month, so $3 tier is basically like a cup of coffee if you want to think about it, especially these days. Nice iced coffee. All the money that goes onto the Patreon goes right back into the channel. We have a lot of mods that we want to do to the 240 when we finally do get it back. If you don't want to help the channel out that way, which I'm not asking you to, if you want, it's up to you. If you don't want to help out that way, just subscribe, please. Hit that subscribe button. You could like the videos and leave a comment about any of the stuff going on, and I'll try to do my best to get back to you. So spread the word, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.